Hello everybody, welcome back to Tangled in Stitches. This is part 2 of our granny square tutorial. So without further ado, let's just carry on. So this is what we should have from part 1. This is 2 rounds of a granny square. What we're going to do is we're going to carry on to complete a standard block, which is 4 rounds in total. So now we have 2 more rounds to do. So let's start with round 3. And first attach my hook. We're going to start by chaining 2. Now remember, we chain 2 to get to the height of our double crochet clusters. So let's chain 2. Yarn over 1, yarn over 2. What we're going to do is, remember in our past rounds, our chain 2 counted as our first cluster. As our first double crochet. We're going to complete our cluster by just doing 2 more. Let's do 2 double crochet into that gap. So this is my first double crochet. This is my second double crochet. So we've just done 1 cluster. Now remember, to move from here to here we need to chain 1. So chain 1. Then a cluster, so 3 double crochet. So that's 1 double crochet. So I'm rotating my work. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet. Now remember, we're at a corner. So for the corner we chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And we have to do another cluster in that same hole here. So another 3 double crochet here. So this is our first double crochet. Second double crochet. Finally, third double crochet. This is how it looks like. Again, now we're going to chain 1 to move from here to here, and let's do a cluster now. So 3 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3. Let's chain 1 again. Now let's do another cluster in this corner here. So that's 3 double crochet. So 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and 3 double crochet. Nearly halfway there. We're at a corner, so what do? We chain 3, yarn over 1, 2, 3, and we have to do another one of these into that same hole, so 3 more double crochet. So it's fine, just do that again. First double crochet, first double crochet, second double crochet, and third double crochet. Let's chain 1, and now do another cluster into this hole. So 1, 2, and 3. Oops, I'm going to go a bit faster now. Chain 1, 1 cluster into this hole, 1, 2, and 3. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, chain 1, so yarn over 1, and do another cluster into this one, so 3 double crochet. So 1, 2, and 3. Again now chain 1, and again now do another cluster into here. So another 3 double crochet. That's a 3 double crochet. We're now going to chain 3 for the corner. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll do our last cluster into this for this third round. So our last cluster for round 3. So 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and 3 double crochet. So we have just completed our whole of round 3. What we need to do now is to slip stitch. But before we slip stitch, we need to chain 1. And now we're going to slip stitch. We're going to slip stitch into this V here, this V here, into the top loop. So if I just show you closer, this V here, it doesn't really matter, but it will be neater if you do it in this V. Insert your hook into that top loop, and we're gonna do a slip stitch. So yarn over, we'll do that loop, and then pull that loop through this loop. That loop through this loop, just like that. And then what you have is you've just finished your third round. Right, now you finished the third round, let's move on to our last final round. So, gonna start round 4 by just how we started every other round, chain 2, 2. But remember, we also need to chain an extra one now to move from this to this. So now we need to do 3 double crochet here. 1, 2, and 3. First cluster of round 4. Chain 1 into this one again. 1 cluster, so 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, chain 3, and then another cluster here. Same one. That's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 1, and then another cluster into here, so 3 double crochet. So 1, 2, and 3. Chain another one now, and again another cluster into this hole here. As you can see, it's getting longer now as we have more holes and more clusters, so it will take now longer to complete a round if you're going to carry on to make a bigger granny square, to maybe to create a mug, carpet, whatever you want to create. So what we've just done is our next cluster, but now we're going to chain 1 and then another 3 double crochet, another cluster. And then now we need to chain 3, so 1, 2, and 3. And then a 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. So we've got this now. We're nearly halfway there. Let's chain 1, and we're going to do another cluster here. So 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm just gonna finish the rest of this round up, and you can do the same and come back when you have finished here. And before you do the last one, I'll explain to you how to do it. Okay, so I just finished here on this last one now. Now instead of doing 3 double crochet in this one, remember our 2 chain of 2 counts as a 1 double crochet. So instead we're only going to do 2 double crochets. So let's chain 1 to move, and then we're just going to do 2 double crochet into that hole. So 1, 2, and then we need to slip stitch. And what you need to do is you need to slip stitch. I've got a really loose chain here, but it's fine. Here. So on the second chain you did into that top loop, like we've been doing, yarn over, pull through that loop, and then pull through that loop, and you've just collected your cluster together. So that's your standard granny square block size. Of course, the thicker the yarn you use, the bigger it will be, and I've used very thin yarn here, so it's not that big. What we can do now is fasten off, because I want to stop here. Of course, if you want to carry on and do more rounds, you just need to chain 2 and carry on doing that pattern. So to fasten off, I'll just chain 1, and you just need to get your scissors and just cut a tail. About, doesn't have to be that long, like that. Then what you do, just remove your hook, then tighten it really hard, just like that, and you've just got your knot. And what you've done now is you've just created your own granny square. You can weave these ends in using darning needle, so I'm just going to quickly do that now. So I just finished weaving in my ends now, and so now there's no more tails, and this is how it looks. So congratulations on completing your very first standard block granny square. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Please remember to subscribe, comment down below how it went, and also share this video with anybody else who's learning to crochet, and of course subscribe. I hope you have a lovely time crocheting, and I hope to see you in all my other tutorials. Bye!